Hey folks, it's me, Jason the Apple What's It, your go-to guy for all things family court and narcissism. Now I know what you're thinking. Why should I listen to this dude? He looks like he's just rolled out of bed and decided to make a video. Well, let me tell you, my friend, as someone who's dealt with narcissism and been through the treacherous world of family court, I can confidently say that I know my stuff. And trust me, I'm not some random dude spewing nonsense. I've done my research, talked to the experts, and I've experienced it all firsthand. So, if you want some real advice, some humour, and some good old-fashioned truth bombs about narcissists and family court, then stay tuned, because this ain't your traditional stuffy, serious talk. We're going to have some fun while talking some serious issues. So you better buckle up, folks, because today's video is all about narcissism in parents, narcissism in the mum. Let's picture this. You're a loving parent, eager to be part of your child's life, but there's a wall built from manipulations of the narcissistic ex and a family court system that feels rigged against you. You're up against more than just an ex-partner. You're battling a system that seems to hand them the playbook. Now, let's be clear, not all men are saints, but the deck is stacked. Family law isn't like criminal law, and when you're dealing with someone who knows how to twist it into their advantage, it feels like climbing a mountain with no peak in sight. Your ex, now she weaves tales, and some Kafkas officers, perhaps jaded or overworked, seem more inclined to side with her. You're not just fighting an uphill battle here, you're scaling a cliff with your hands tied. Here's where it changes. With the right guidance, you can navigate this maze. It's about recognizing the patterns of narcissistic behavior, calling out the manipulation, and standing firm in the face of the system that often feels rigged. You see, it's not about painting all women as villains. Far from it. It's about shining a light on a broken system. It's about this light that's shining on the broken system is pointing at those who exploit it, making it harder for the genuine, loving parents to fulfill their roles. And yes, men can falter too, often out of confusion and frustration, and not understanding the unique dynamics of family law compared to that of criminal law. But this isn't a battle you have to fight alone. No, with the right support, you can expose the truth, highlighting behaviours many haven't recognised. You can turn the tide, but not just for yourself, but for countless others in the same boat. So let's cut through the noise, expose the tactics, and reclaim the narrative. This is a fight for fairness, for truth, and for the right to be the parent that your child needs. And together, we can win it. Now, diving in to the behaviours to watch out for. A narcissistic ex often plays victim, crafting stories where they're the hero or the wounded party. They'll manipulate emotions, making you seem like you're the aggressor, even when you're just trying to maintain contact with your kids. Be wary of gaslighting, where they make you question your own reality. They'll deny things you know happened, leaving you feeling confused and doubting your memory. Watch for the smear campaign, where they spread falsehoods about you to friends, family, and even professionals involved in your case. This tactic is designed to isolate you and undermine your credibility. Then there's the manipulation of your kids, turning them against you or using them as pawns to control you. They might withhold access or feed them lies to damage your relationship. But here's the silver lining. By recognizing these behaviors, you can document them, expose the patterns, and use them to your advantage in court. It's about turning their tactics against them, staying calm, and being strategic. Remember, you're not just fighting for your rights, you're fighting for the well-being of your children as well. And with the right approach, you can make yourself heard in a system that desperately needs to listen. Stay vigilant for triangulation, where they pit people against each other to create conflict and confusion. They'll try and tell you one thing and the other person another, making it hard to know who you can actually trust. Expect a sense of entitlement, where they believe they are owed certain privileges or treatment, regardless on the impact on you and the children. They'll push boundaries and expect you to cater for their demands. Well, that's it then, folks. That's the end. It's a bittersweet day that as we gather today to say goodbye. But don't worry, I promise it won't be a long sappy speech with tears and tissues. No. We're going out with a bang and some good old comedy. That's right, folks, that's right. And what a better way to do that than talk about narcissism and family court? I mean, could you think of a better joke? Yes, you heard that right. A combination that can make even the most patient person want to pull their hair. We've all seen those self-absorbed individuals who can never seem to get enough of themselves. And when they end up in family court, it's a circus. The judge is the ringmaster, and the lawyers are the clowns, and the narcissist is, well, definitely the lion. But let's not forget about the poor victim. I mean, the other party in this whole mess. They're probably sitting there wondering how on earth their life turned into an episode of Jerry Springer. And we can just about talk about the ridiculous excuses of those narcissists they come up with. I mean, I couldn't pay child support because I needed to buy a yacht for my ego. Yeah, okay, buddy, that's fine. But as much as we laugh about the reality is that family court can be a nightmare for both parties involved. So